This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, August 6th, and polls are now open in the 2024 Missouri primary. I'm Michelle Lee.
And I'm Sydney Stallworth. Now, we've got team coverage on the biggest races on the ballot. Our Diamond Palmer is live in University City covering the contentious congressional race between Cori Bush and Wesley Bell.
But let's start with Travis Cummings in St. Anne with more on the governor's race this morning. Hi, Travis.
Good morning, Michelle and Sydney. We are live outside the St. Louis County Board of Elections in St. Anne that just opened a few minutes ago. You had a couple of people standing outside here. The door is open and people are going into those polling locations. It's one of many open until 7 this evening. One of the biggest races is the Republican nomination for governor today. Three main candidates are vying for the top state job: State Senator Bill Eigel of St. Charles County, Secretary of State Jay Ashcroft, and Lieutenant Governor Mike Kehoe. Eigel is running on a promise to end personal property tax. Ashcroft is pledging to phase out income tax. And Kehoe's big push: he's the only one with small business experience who knows how to govern. Now, there's also two big constitutional amendments. Amendment 1 that impacts child care facilities in St. Louis City and County. We've been talking a lot about that this year. Voters will decide if the centers will be exempt from property taxes. The other amendment is 4, allowing state lawmakers to pass a law requiring Kansas City to increase police funding. It's on the ballot for the whole state because KC does not have local control of its police. Now, in our next half hour, we're going to be looking at the race for Missouri's Attorney General. But for now, we're going to toss things over to Diamond Palmer, who's looking at another hot race for voters today. Diamond?
Well, Travis, we're live here in University City at Centennial Commons, and we're already seeing people come in to try to cast their vote. Now, one of the biggest races we are talking about this morning is between Congresswoman Cori Bush and St. Louis County Prosecutor Wesley Bell, and people will be deciding if they want her to keep her job or if they want him to step in. Now, we're going to show you some information on your screen about what the two have been campaigning about. Now, Cori Bush is running for her third term and made a name for herself as an activist with the Black Lives Matter group. She has also been highly critical of Israel, and locally she's been supportive of victims impacted by radioactive exposure in our area. Now, she's running against St. Louis County Prosecutor Wesley Bell. He served as a councilman in Ferguson following the death of Michael Brown, and he's also backed by AIPAC, a pro-Israel group who has drawn backlash from Bush and other campaigns. In our next half hour, we will break down a new 11-minute audio recording that we have obtained about Cori Bush and what that means to your vote and providing you some transparency this morning. Reporting in University City, Diamond Palmer, 5 on your side.
Thank you so much, Diamond. Today, Jennings will decide on Prop J. Now, if this is passed, it would give the Jennings School District $9 million for renovations and repairs without increasing the tax rate.
And over in Wentzville, voters will decide on Prop P, which is a zero tax increase. If it's passed, though, it would allow the Fire Protection District to borrow $30 million to replace outdated fire trucks, update facilities, and build a 6th fire station. All of our election results, our coverage begins at 7 o'clock tonight online at KSDK.com and on the 5+ streaming app. You can also tune in to 5 on your side at 10 for race analysis. We will have final results for you tomorrow morning right here on Today in St. Louis as well.
All right, just about 6:05. It's a weather impact alert for your Tuesday. It's all about that heat and humidity today. In fact, the National Weather Service has issued a heat advisory for the area until 6 p.m. So remember to hydrate, use the AC as much as possible. The temperatures show that we'll be at 93 by lunchtime, and we're headed up anywhere between 95 and 98 degrees later on this afternoon. But you couple in that humidity and it's going to feel like we're in the triple digits as soon as lunchtime, about 102 and about 105 to 108 through the evening. But there's a cold front coming. Look at 7 p.m. The heat index down to 89. So that will drop our temperatures for tomorrow. We'll check the complete forecast coming up in just a little bit. Let's check our traffic now and say good morning to Paul Cook and see what's happening on our area roads. Good morning, Paul.
All right, thank you very much, Anthony. I'm going to run over here and tell you about what's going on because I just voted real quick. No, I didn't, but I am running around talking about polling places. And yes, we do have a few of them near heavier construction. Like what about downtown here at Tucker, right just north there of 44 at 55. You've got construction that could delay you. So if you're going to polling places, you could be rushing around here just a little bit. But right now, as you're hitting the roads, if you're not voting, you should vote, but you don't have major construction out there that could delay you as far as volume goes. We also have construction at 79 and 70, and yes, there is construction near there with a polling place just south on Salt Lick Road. We will have another take of traffic coming your way soon.
Thank you, Paul. Another update on the roads. Right now, all lanes of eastbound 270 are back open after a deadly crash near the Washington Street exit. The Missouri State Highway Patrol says just before 8:30 last night, a motorcycle collided with another vehicle. Right now, we're working to learn who was killed and if anyone else was hurt.
Today, St. Louis Public Schools will address family concerns about transportation this school year. Earlier this summer, the district announced it will work with volunteers and Metro Transit to help kids get to school after Missouri Central ended their bus contract with the district. The public meeting is at 6 o'clock at Vashon High School.